Good day. I'm Johannes Boersma. I'm working for Oman Telecommunications. I am originally from the Netherlands, and for the last 17 years I'm living in Oman. My story started when I came back from a business trip from the US, and then the next morning I woke up and I felt some pressure on my chest. So I decided to go to the doctor, which is in our hospital, and they did a check, and they didn't find anything, and they recommended to do a test with the hospital. So then I had an appointment with Dr. Mehar. I went there and I did like a stress test on a treadmill where you get all kind of electrodes on your body. And then as soon as I went for phase 2, they noticed already something was wrong. So they said, please stop. And at that time I felt pressure on my pain, and I had to focus on my breathing. So at that time Dr. Mehar explained that they saw something on the echo, and they said it's best to do an angiogram, and if I was fine with that. Since I was really bothered because of the focusing on the breathing and the pain, I said yes, please go ahead. At the same time, I got a phone call from my boss, the CEO of Oman, or from Zain Oman International, because he heard that I was in a hospital, and he also noticed from the insurance claim that I was for treatment. And he said, no, you should wait for a second opinion. And I said, no, I'm not going to wait for a second opinion because I trust Dr. Mehar. And then he promised me, he said, promise me that you wait for me until I'm there. So he came over with the director of HR and also the director of operations. But in between I got already a phone call, and it was a phone call from the insurance company, and they spoke with me and they said, is it correct that you're being treated by Dr. Mehar? And I said, yes, that's correct. Dr. Mehar is here with me and he will treat me. And then the insurance company said, don't worry, he is the best doctor we have available in Oman, so please go ahead. At the same time, my CEO came in, and I introduced him to Mehar, and they also got updated from the insurance company. And then he said, okay, go ahead. So they did operation, and the operation went very smooth. They made the right decisions. In the end, they ended up placing a stent in my main artery, and I had to stay for one night in a hospital. The next day, I did another test where I effectively used the stairs going up and down, up and down. Everything was perfect. And I have to say that I'm very happy that we immediately did this operation, because without it, I realized later, because what they did is when they did the stress test, they took also the blood, and they are looking for a certain enzyme, and the enzyme level was so high that if I wouldn't have had this operation, I would have likely had a heart attack. So luckily it was found in time, immediately operated, and now I'm here. All well. Thank you, Dr. Mehar.